Hello, welcome to AlbertHartley.com, The Reluctant Lawyer, and I want to talk today about that people suck. People in general are struggling with a variety of things. Myself, I included. I suck. I'm sometimes not a good person. I think people generally struggle with the pressures of our culture. Why am I talking about this? It doesn't sound like some type of legal information. What I really want to focus on in that is the motivation for people. So you have to really make sure when you interact with somebody, you have to know what I refer to as the pressure points. Okay? The pressure points. And what I mean by that is, a lot of times hostile conflict or hostile confrontations come from a misunderstanding of the pressure point of the other person or sometimes your own. And if you misapply that information, you can really create a problem for yourself, because sometimes people won't tell you what they really want. And sometimes it's about money, sometimes it's about people, okay? But what is happening in our culture when it comes to these folks, people in general, is that it's basically a selfish perspective. We have more lawyers in our country than any other country in the world. It's a ridiculous lawyer to people ratio. And part of that is because lawyers are used to advocate positions for someone. And if you're on the one side, your lawyer's right. If you're on the other side, your lawyer's right. Well, that's not physically possible to have two people being right. So the lawyer's there to battle out and try to come up with some solutions. The problem is these pressure points can sometimes create a vacuum of solutions. So you end up having to go to a lawyer or to multiple lawyers and to a judge, and it costs a lot of money. So what I want to talk to you about is right here, that money will flow to the easiest spot. What that means is like water. If the lawyers take advantage of conflicts or pressure points, the money flows to the lawyers. As soon as the lawyer steps away from the situation and solves it, the money will flow back to where it's supposed to go. So the reason people suck is they want it to go back to them. That is not how resources get distributed. So one of the things you can do when you talk to, whether it's your kid's teacher or whether it's a new business contact, you need to discover their pressure points and find out what they're really focusing on. Once you know that, you can decide how much resource you can distribute to that area or how much you need to retract from it, so that you create this flow. Money will flow to the easiest spot. And if you know the pressure points, you can avoid those things. Thank you very much for visiting AlbertHartley.com. Look forward to talking to you. Please post comments and questions. Thanks.